Okay, so now we are going to work on getting him brushed and combed out. So I have my spray. This is Crown Royale number 3. My brush, which is a number 1 All Systems. I like this brush because it's got very soft bristles. And so I just feel that it's gentle on the coat. Yeah, I'm going to use that for you. And then I've just got a very fine tooth comb to make sure that I've gotten all the tangles out everywhere. He is currently learning to be brushed on laying on his side. So we will try to get him to do that, and then we'll start with the brushing. So I'm just going to gently lay him down, push his head down gently. I'm going to go into my pocket and give him a goodie for it. Good boy. And then I'm going to just put him back if he gets up. I'm going to spray his leg. And then go over. You're alright. I know. Come on, we worked on this last time. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Good. And I'm just going to start brushing him out. Again, he is not long enough yet that I'm worried about having to do too much line brushing or that kind of thing. But I'm just gently brushing the coat up. If you're noticing you have a lot of tangles or that kind of thing, then you might want to do more of a line brush just because it can help keep from damaging the coat. But he really is at the stage yet where he's pretty easy to get brushed out. As you can see, he's realized now what we're doing, and he's relaxed into it quite a bit. Yeah, I know. I'm just going to continue brushing through his coat. Hope that you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going to try and raise you up just a little bit. There we go. Good boy. I'm just combing through, trying to help him remember to lay his head down. But I'm not super strict with him at this point because it's still newer to him, and it can sometimes be scary for them to be up on a tall table while laying on their side. I'm just brushing one section, and then I'm combing that section. As you can see, he is starting to relax about it. Don't roll off the side. And I'm using my spray so I'm not brushing a dry coat because that can cause more damage. I know, remember to put your head down. Good boy. I'm just going to continue brushing through. Making sure to get into the armpit. And then taking my comb to make sure that we are tangle free. Again, going right into that armpit. Good boy. Giving him some praise. He's good because it's something he's learning. And I'm going to go kind of as far up on his back as I can. And he's kind of blocking his chest with his nose, but that's okay because I can do that while he is standing up. I don't need to be strict about, he doesn't need to be able to do everything totally lying down yet. I'm going to brush it with his tail a bit. I'm going to give him another treat for lying there nicely. Good boy. And then I'm going to get him to stand up so we can do his other side. Hi. Thank you. Can you stand up? Sometimes getting him to stand up is harder than getting him to lay down. Oh. There you go. Good boy. Can you turn? Good. All right. And now I'm going to just put him onto the side again. Good boy. Put his head down. Gently gonna massage it while I reach for a treat. Just to remind him that it's okay. Nothing's gonna happen. As you can see, he relaxed much quicker this time, realizing what we're doing. And I'm going to keep brushing him out. If you're wondering how I kind of started the training for him to lie down, it really didn't take very long. If you can, I think it's ideal if you can start it on the ground with them. Just because dogs tend to be just a little bit more relaxed lying on their side on the ground. So if you can start them being comfortable with you doing it on the ground, then they've already kind of got the skills built in and they just have to transfer it to the table. And then I just spent a couple of times with him just laying him down, giving him a treat for laying down, and then letting him get up and then ask him to lie down again, seeing if he's going to relax into it. And then once he was fine relaxing into it, then I started to add in the actual brushing part. And it was pretty much good. Like, it really only took probably on the third time I asked him to be laying down on his side, I was brushing him out and that kind of thing. Hi, you're not helping. Good boy. Good. I'm just reminding him that he can't put his head right in the way. Good boy. Little tangle here. Good boy. Well, then I'm just going to pull that area up, making sure you get into this flank area. That can harbor some tangles. I swear he's grown like double his size since the last time I bathed him, and that was only like a week, maybe a week and a half ago, but it's just gotten so very big. Have you gotten big? Have you gotten to be a big boy? Again, doing the exact same thing as the other side, making sure I get in this armpit, up the leg. Using my spray, so I'm not doing anything too dry. Good boy. And this is the last section we'll do laying down. Just gently keep pushing his head down. He's a little bit of a baby when it comes to any tangles. You're fine. You're fine. So that's about all that I can kind of reach easily while he's laying on his side. So again, I'm going to give him a goodie for being a good boy. And then I'm going to see if he can roll up for me. Again, getting him to stand back up is harder than laying him down, I think. There you go. Good boy. So now I'm going to do the parts that I couldn't reach as easily while he was lying down, which is going to be his back and top knot. I'm currently still using my soft slicker for his top knot for the most part, because it isn't all that long yet. You're all right. isn't all that long yet, but he would eventually probably move to your pin brush. There are some people that do just use a slicker, but as I was saying, there are some people that do just kind of use a slicker still, even on the top knot coat. But I would say the majority of people, especially once they get up to much longer lengths, will use a pin brush, and that's what I would probably next time I'll start using the pin brush, just to make sure that I'm not damaging any coat if I don't have to be. Doing both ears. I hate ears so much. My other dog, as soon as he was done being a show dog, those ears came right off because they're just such a pain in the butt to dry and brush out and keep wrapped or have them eating it. So he is currently now nice and brushed out. So I'm going to turn his little tuchus that way so you guys can hopefully see a little bit better. So lower him down. What I'm going to do is I want to band his little fro. I hope you guys can see. I know the lighting in here is terrible for this. But I'm going to band his little fro. So I'm going to use some spray because the spray is going to help me to part things. And then I'm going to part it kind of right down the middle, if you can see that. Again, I'm going to use a little bit more spray. He's still at the point where they're going to fall out in like a day or two. So, and the hair is super short, so I try and get a straight line here, but in all honesty, it's not necessarily as straight as I would want if he were an adult or older with more hair. But right now you're just kind of getting them used to the feel of having these bands in. And so if it's just a little bit not a perfectly straight line, it's not a huge deal, since like I said, they're probably going to fall out in a couple weeks anyways. So I've got it in there now, and I'm just going to pull it away from his eye to make sure that it's not pulling on it, and I'll just gently lift it up with my comb just to make sure that it's not too tight and it's not pulling too much. And I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other side. Get as straight as long as I can. And now I'm going to go in and grab the hair. Do I want this? Yes. And then just gonna wrap the band around. Because these are big size bands and I'm not getting a whole lot of hair in it, I will wrap it around 4 times. For an adult dog with more hair and stuff like that, you generally only want to wrap 3 times. But like I said, they're going to be falling out in not too long anyways. So I wrapped around 4 times just to keep it in there a little bit longer.